Good afternoon, and thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to meet with me and to discuss this important issue concerning Alaska. Today we're going to talk about the cruise ships in Alaska, the health impacts, the environmental impacts, and what we can do to conserve this beautiful state. My name is Ashley Burdett, and I'm the lead investigative agent for the Alaska State Government. Let's begin. We have several environmental impacts that have affected the state, and they all stem from the cruise ships that enter our area. The cruise ship industry has been challenged by Alaska state officials on the pollution of their land and sea. The issue has been in the news for almost 2 decades and is a continuing issue. Progress has been made, but is a continuing problem. The air and water pollution have both been an environmental hazard to the state of Alaska and the surrounding areas. As you can see on the screen, there are several environmental impacts, pros and cons to the issue. One of the major cons is the dumping of treated wastewater. Another are the billows of smoke that can be seen from almost anywhere near the coast, and these are both water and air pollutions that are affecting the state. Now let's move on to the health impacts. As you can see here, 100 million gallons of petroleum are dumped yearly, affecting marine life, and the air pollution can damage people's immune systems, lead to respiratory problems, and cancers. In addition to the gallons of petroleum dumped yearly, there are also 15 gallons of chemical waste per day that the cruise ships are generating. On a brighter note, 16 different cruise lines are slowly becoming more environmentally friendly. However, the majority of them still are using the systems that leave behind high levels of fecal matter, bacteria, and heavy metals. No one wants to consume these or swim in these or eat them from seafood. Now, what can we do about this? I have proposed an action that we use more lawyers if it is necessary. And as you can see from the previous implications that the cruise ships are having on our state, it is necessary. We currently have lawsuits in action towards several different cruise lines, and I believe that we should continue those in addition to the other actions. There are several people in the state that have major media platforms. Those can even encompass community members, lawmakers, government officials, teachers, anyone that lives in the community has a media platform. And I advise that we use those. If someone in your family has been affected by the billows of smoke, the wastewater, or the dumping of the treated wastewater, we want to know about it. We can use those in our case against the cruise lines. We have a great relationship with the EPA, and we want to continue that. We have been doing research with them for years now and have built a great case against the cruise lines. One of the major things that we do need to do is create an action plan. We will take key stakeholders in the community to create this plan and follow it through for the next 5 years. Ed White, Environmental Program Specialist with the Alaska Department of Environmental Conservation, Division of Water, was a great help. He is a community member that has lived in Alaska for several years, and after questions were asked of him, he let us know that the treated wastewater in the area must meet certain criteria. And he said that it's based on the consumption of raw shellfish. Years ago when he was in college, some of the clams and shellfish showed high levels of bacteria, and he did mention that since the ships are seasonal and they are the only air pollution in the state, he has not noticed too much of a complaint of them. Now I ask of you, if you had children in Alaska near where the cruise lines came in, Would you want them walking to school each day? Would you want them breathing in the air pollution? If you wanted to eat seafood, would you want to be worried that it may be filled with bacteria? I doubt it. Please take all these notes into consideration, and I thank you for your time.